Hi, Capricorn. I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, psychic, seer, and modern mystic, bringing you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for July 2021. Please be sure to watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign to get a more clear and complete picture of what's to come for you this month in these general readings. Remember, your rising sign and your moon sign, some months are going to resonate more for you than your sun sign will. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, sometimes your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from there. So you might want to check that out. This recording is for Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Rising, and Capricorn Moon. I'm using the Taramuka Tarot deck in these July readings. All that being said, Capricorn, now on to your July 2021 Psychic Tarot reading. First card you have is the Empress, and the Empress is a maternal figure that's crossed over to the other side, watching you, guiding you, protecting you. It could also be a strong mother figure in the living, a mother, grandmother, great-grandmother, someone like a mother figure to you. You could be the Empress. This could indicate the birth of a child or the birth of a business, project, plan, or an idea. You may be going through some emotional things in connection to do with your mother, whether, it could be memories of your mother if she's deceased, so it could be memories of the past. It could be your mother's in the living and you're going through some emotional feelings or situations kicking up in you about your mother. Your mother may be trying to hide some things from you. Maybe she doesn't feel so well and she doesn't want you to know, or she's having cognitive problems or hearing problems of some sort, or, like dementia, Alzheimer's, or trouble hearing. There could be other things going on, pains or hurts or aches or something going on with her physically. She may be not wanting you to know about it. Some of you that are having fertility issues may be going to doctors to get information or, medications or information or advice on how to increase your fertility. Or you could be going for, the protocols that they go through to, I forget what it's called. You know what I'm talking about, right? Where you have the fetus, the egg implanted in you. In vitro fertilization. Oh my gosh, I couldn't think of that for the life of me. You could have somebody also coming to you about problems or concerns about your mother or something else going on within your family. It could be a grandmother or a great-grandmother, or about your mother, or a stepmother, or a mother-in-law. There could be somebody coming to you and giving you some information and saying, hey, I think there's something wrong with my mother, my mother-in-law, our mother, or our grandmother. Like you may hear something coming from somebody else about them. Some of you Capricorns could find something challenging to do with a mother figure. So it could be like maybe you have a boyfriend or a girlfriend and their mother is a problem. You don't even have to be married and the mother could be causing some kind of problem or some kind of concern. I feel like there's some things happening within the family to do with your mother or a mother figure that are of concern that comes up. That's really the strongest thing here. And also those of you that want to become a mother and you're having fertility problems. Some of you may feel like there's some things that you need to settle or get straight with your mother or grandmother or mother-in-law. Like you may want to get like, okay, we got to get on the same page. We got to get something straight here. You may feel like you need to give them guidance or advice or direct them and tell them what they need to do. You have the Wheel of Fortune next, And this is the karmic wheels of fate turning in your favor. The planets in the heavens and the spirit guides around you could be conspiring to give you karmic good fortune. You could feel the ups and downs of karma because, you know, I don't let the cards flip upside down. So whatever my guides say, it could be, you know, ups and downs of karma as well. Could be a karmic cycle ending and a new karmic cycle beginning. I feel like Capricorns are going to be having to think outside of the box, and like you have to get something set up in place and get some wheels of something in motion in your life, or to do with the Empress. You may feel like something got stagnant in your life and you want the wheels to move forward. So you may want to get out of something that you don't like. It could be a living space. It could be a relationship or a job. It'll be different for all of you, but it feels to me like you feel like something had gotten stuck or stagnant in your life and you want it to now start wheeling and moving forward. There could be some things, Capricorn, that you feel like you need to hurry up and complete because a new cycle of something new is coming in. So you may feel like you need to get rid of some things, complete some projects or jobs or plans or close business accounts or close deals, because something new is coming and you're like, I got to get this nailed down and finish this up because this new cycle is getting ready to begin. And that could have to do with maybe your job works in cycles, you know, like it's based on cycles. You may find out this month how much you have to spend on something. So if you needed to pay for college or buy a new car or pay for some repairs to your house, or, you know, leasing a car or getting a new place to live or renting someplace, you may find out, or medical expenses or bills, you may find out or something you want to repair, like get a new roof or whatever. You may find out how much it's going to cost, what you're going to have to spend. This could be even if you're going to go away on a trip. Maybe you want to take some kind of trip or a cruise or a vacation of some sort, and you're going to find out how much that would cost you to do. And there could be some kind of cleanup efforts going on in your job or around your home or in your life that are going to be going on. Maybe you're part of some kind of club, group, or organization that wants to like walk the beaches and clean the beaches up or clean the highways up. Or, you know, you're like, you know, maybe I want to sell this house and people are going to come through and look at it. So I've got to clean this place up. Or maybe you have a car you want to sell and you're like, I got to clean this car up really good, wax it, shine it, whatever. Maybe it's some personal item you want to sell and you're like, I got to polish it up, clean it up because I'm going to sell it. So those are the things coming up from the Wheel of Fortune. So the next card you have in your reading is the Four of Swords, which is a pause, a meditative state, a resting phase, a recuperation from an illness. This could also indicate prayer. You're starting to understand something better, and you may not be feeling that great. You may feel like you're tired, drained. You may have some issues that could be coming up that are connected to do with your spine, your back, your spine. You could have pulled a muscle. You could have herniated discs or ruptured discs. You could just be, maybe you pulled something muscular in your back. But I also get the energy of feeling drained and feeling tired comes up here too. You may do some research about your health and stamina and how to re-energize or invigorate your life and or to speed up your metabolism if you feel like your metabolism isn't working up to par. Some of you may have some kind of cyst or lump that needs to be removed. I don't feel like it's serious, but it could be annoying to you. And I get the feeling some Capricorns are like feeling like, I want to feel like my old self again. You may not be feeling like physically like your old self. And you may be trying to keep your life going or keep something going. And it may be just has to take a pause now. Like maybe you're like, oh, I want to keep running, but you can't because your knee is messed up or your back is hurt. Or I want to keep going at this pace of in this project or plan or job or relationship, but something is like hindering it. For some of you, it's your own physical energy, or you're not feeling well, or there's just something that's slowing it down and you can't keep going at the normal pace of what you want to keep going. So you may have to take a break, a pause, a rest. You may ask for time off. You may ask for a leave of absence. You may take a vacation. You and somebody you're seeing or married to or dating or living with may decide to take a break from each other for a week or two and not see each other. Or there's some kind of pause that's happening here for you. And for some of you, it does circle around or have some connection to do with your own physical wellness or energy level. So the next card you have in your reading, wow, you end up with a really good card after this. I don't know, this is perplexing, but you got 10 of Swords here. I'm sorry to say that, but 10 of Swords is being stabbed in the back and betrayed, or it could be somebody passing away. I do feel for some of you, a family member that maybe hasn't felt well for a while could pass away in July or August. And keep in mind, we just had 2 eclipses, one in May, a lunar eclipse in Sagittarius on May 26, 2021, and a solar eclipse in Cancer on June 10th, 2021. And eclipses bring endings and beginnings. And we're still in the shadow of Mercury in retrograde in the beginning of July, I think until the 7th or the 5th. I'm not sure of the date it goes out. So those are things like any relative I've had died in a Mercury in retrograde. But eclipses can bring endings and beginnings, and they can reverberate they usually last for 6 months, and they can go further. So we're in the thick of being affected by those eclipses. And that Mercury in retrograde was a walloper. So it could be that for some of you, no. But I feel like you would have seen it coming. Like, I don't feel like it's always hard when somebody passes. But I feel like you may have known that they weren't well. I don't really feel like it's a surprise. You could also have somebody that wants to throw you under the bus about how you handled something. So you could have somebody talking about you behind your back because they don't like how you handled something. And it could have to do with a family situation. I do feel for Capricorn, family seems to be a great source of pressure at this time in July and August. And you might be mad because somebody may have told you to do something and you did it, and then they're blaming you for doing it or criticizing the way you did it. So there could be a real sense of betrayal here. So this card is going to mean different things to different people, as all the cards do. So you got to listen carefully to this, and you've got to watch your rising sign and your moon sign to get a more complete and clear picture. If you're just going by Capricorn sun, This may be really talking to Capricorn rising people. I feel if somebody has passed, it's an illness that's striking them down, and I feel that it's been going on for a little while. So the next card you have in your reading is a good card. You have Nine of Cups, which is wish fulfillment. This is all good things coming to you in an emotional sense. You could feel like at peace. You could have contentment here. So, wow, you're jumping from one thing. You got a lot of things going on in your reading, a lot. Yours might be one of the most, I don't know if I want to say complex, but kind of readings for July. You're going to start to understand things better. You're going to have a better understanding of things going on in your life and things going on out in the world. Some of you are going to find yourself situated in a better position financially, even though this is not a Pentacles card, which is a financial card. I do feel that some of you are going to start to find yourself in a better position financially. And I feel like there's going to be some doorway opening where you're going to start embarking on like new adventures. Sorry, this incense is making my nose itch. But some of you, the doorways of new adventure and things like that may not actually happen till August or September. I don't know that all of you Capricorns are going to feel that way in July. You may hire somebody to help you figure something out. You could hire a lawyer. Maybe there's a lawsuit pending or a divorce settlement coming or some big purchase or something you want to buy. And you could be talking to people that can give you good advice, financial advisors, lawyers, accountants. So some of you are going to hire professionals to help you figure something out. And I do feel like this money coming to you is going to make you feel like more at ease. It's going to make you feel more at peace and more at ease and more calm because, you know, it's giving you security, and that's going to alleviate some concerns and pressures from you. If you do any kind of creative projects, your work could be highlighted in some way. So if you're an actor, a poet, a songwriter, a musician, a sculptor, a painter, an artist of any kind, or even in a business sense, something you've created, I feel like you end up getting highlighted in some way in July. Your work gets highlighted somehow. And I feel that you're going to have a really good vision to see clearly of good things that are like on their way to you. So you may know in July, like I'm getting a raise or I'm getting more clients and customers from my work that got highlighted, or some, you know, I'm getting a settlement from a lawsuit or from a divorce settlement, and it's coming to me in August or September. So you may be relaxed and feel at peace because maybe you don't get the money yet, but you see it's on its way to you, and that gives you more peace and contentment in your life. So you had you got a lot of things going on in your reading. I mean, you could be concerned about your mother or a family member. You could have fertility issues. Some of you could be having the birth of a child or someone close to you with the Empress. You've got some things that you got to get going here. Cycles are changing. You could be dealing with some kind of illness or being tired or exhausted. You could have a cyst that needs to be removed or a lump. You could have problems with your spine. You could have family member that has been ill that passes away, or you could feel stabbed in the back by somebody that told you to do something that you then did, and then they're turning around and like criticizing you or saying negative things about you behind your back for you doing it, but you did what they told you to do. And here you could have some contentment because some money could be coming to you. and your work could be highlighted, which could also generate more money coming to you. So you had a mixed bag. Your reading was like, wow, all over the place in your reading. So the best gemstone crystal that I got for you for the month of July 2021, Capricorn, is carnelian. And carnelian restores motivation and stimulates creativity. It gives courage, promotes positive life choices, dispels apathy, and motivates you for success. It's useful for overcoming abuse of any kind. It helps in trusting yourself and your perceptions. It's going to help empower you to feel like you're making the right choices, which is good because that makes sense, especially with your Empress card in your reading. It's going to lift burdens of responsibility off of you, which is also good because you could feel that coming up in the Ten of Swords and in the Four of Swords. It's going to help give you motivation to make the right decisions. And you definitely have decisions. I mean, we all do. We have decisions every month. But in yours, there's definitely, I can see here, quite a bit of decision making going on for you with yourself and your own life, or with other people you're connected to and how you're dealing with things. I don't understand this, but my guides are saying carnelian can help restore damage to your skin. So if you've had any like sunburn or skin cancer or any kind of rashes or hives or anything like that, somehow it's going to help Capricorns heal with healing of their skin. So now when I say it's the best gemstone crystal for you to use or work with in the month of July, I mean, you could put it on your third eye chakra when you meditate, or your throat chakra or your heart chakra when you meditate. You could wear it in a beaded bracelet or on a pendant next to your skin. You always get the most power from the stone when it touches your skin, or when you're looking at it and scrying it, or when you're sleeping with it under your pillow. So this does look like a good gemstone for carnelian. Looks like a good gemstone for you for this month of July. And I have found that most of the signs this month in particular, I feel like the crystals are making the most sense, or to me at least, for why they're coming up for the signs they're coming up for. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense.
Thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And please like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell when you do subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And if you would like to get more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides channeled through me that you're not going to see here, you can go to my Vimeo on-demand pages on my website at theluckymermaid.com, and there you will see all the different video series I record using a variety of divination tools for very specific topics. And then you just click on this sign under the video heading that you want, and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. But I always post the most recent video series down below in the description box in the Show More section. And some of the most recent video series I've recorded is my mid-year Psychic Tarot update for 2021 for each sign of the zodiac. I did the Center of the Celtic Cross, which is 6 cards. That video link is below. Also, my solar eclipse in Gemini, June 10th, 2021, Psychic Tarot, Crystal, and Oracle card readings. That link is also below this video, and those predictions last for 6 months. And I use the same format for the lunar eclipse in Sagittarius, May 26th, 2021, Psychic Tarot, Crystal, and Oracle card reading. You might want to check those out if you haven't done so yet, because those predictions will last for 6 months. And with the eclipses, those predictions And events and occurrences can go out and reverberate past those 6 months in some cases. You might want to get my Saturn in Aquarius, Psychic Tarot, and Crystal readings. Those predictions go out 3 years in time, up until March of 2023. My Career and Finance, Psychic Tarot, and Crystal readings, those predictions last 12 to 18 months, and I believe those go out until November of 2022. And my What's Lucky and New for You in 2021 Psychic Tarot and Oracle card readings. Those predictions go from March of 2021 until March of 2022. If you would like to help support my readings and my channel and the work I do here, you could make a donation to my channel. I have a donation link which is underneath all the video series I have listed below, and that link is connected to PayPal. And I want to say thank you so much to those of you who have been so kind and have generously donated to my channel. It does help a lot, and it does mean a lot. So thank you so much for that. If you would like to get more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides that you're not going to see here, you can follow me on my social media pages at The Lucky Mermaid LLC _ Pam Georgel on Instagram and The Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook. Those predictions are usually written. They're usually 4 to 5 paragraphs long. Therefore, anyone that feels compelled to go look at it, you may say, well, how's that possible? Well, my spirit guides know who's going to go look at it. I don't. And maybe you'll read it and there'll only be 1 or 2 messages in those 5 paragraphs that resonate with you. But I do believe most people find there is something there that resonates for them. So you might want to check those out as well. I'd love to see you over on my social media pages. So I hope you have absolutely great things that happen to you and blessings that come to you in this month of July of 2021. And know that I wish you many blessings and peace.